Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Playing for today's pointing on the top side, we've got Tactically Irrelevant. With Wehrmacht gone for Italian Coastal straight away. Tonimontana with Afrika Corps gone for Italian Infantry. And on the bottom is Mule with the Brits, who's got Canadian Shock, Air and Sea, and Indian Artillery. Finally, we have Nub with US Forces, who's locked into Spec Ops immediately. In terms of rankings, where did I put those? Mule 7, Nub 14, Tonimontana 14, and Tactically Relevant 53. And I think Nub and Mule are an arranged team as well, whereas Tony and Tactically Relevant are not. Bit of a 2-on-1 scout forced to retreat there. Interesting capture orders. Seems to be quite a lot of like rushing to the fuel going on. We've got a bit of wire coming up there. Interesting. I imagine they'll block the door, but I think you could probably still squeeze through there. I'm not sure. Hard to judge. Coastals marched out onto the cutoff. Forcing the Tommies to engage from range. Got a machine gun coming out now for Nub. With the MG42 out the back, shuts down these Tommies trying to advance onto the cutoff. So this is a pretty good start here for the Axis, getting this cutoff going. So the engineer's getting really low there. Now we've got the sappers out the back. But they're too low to continue their push. Can't force away the MG42, so it's been a long hold on the cutoff so far. Mule coming across, but he doesn't have anti-tank grenades ticked yet. Falling with this unit. Okay, machine guns upgrading now for now. Maybe start this a little bit late. Do have a bazooka as well. It's like, okay, I don't really want to take a 2-on-1. And because the Kreuzschützen stationary, has a long sight, we'll see the bazookas coming. Upgrade pops. Oh, only one bazooka fired in time. Kreuzschützen gets away. A little bit of a lucky escape there. Good Tony. Don't see it too often, but he could maybe have put the bazooka inside the Weasel while it was still upgrading the machine gun. Can't shoot out of it, but could rush them to the front lines quickly. Maybe try to drop them off behind where the units wanted to retreat to, or drive away to. I don't think I'd ever seen that happen before. Interesting. Who's coming in? Oh, don't quite fire. I think maybe that extra little bit of aim time that got added to them this patch causing some problems. Back onto the cutoff again, tactically irrelevant. I think he's doing some solid damage there. Oh, oh, gets sniped off by the bazooka. Bazooka's on a pixel. It's retreating now. We've got two Peguins in the retreat path. They're focusing up, and the bazooka's dead as well, so I think overall, bad trade for Nub. Kreuzschützen maybe not as valuable as the bazooka team at this stage. It definitely feels like the Axis have had better fuel control, however right now that is not the case. Guy's about to lock up double fuel. Okay, got the heavy mortar deployed by Mule, so he has locked into Indian artillery. One went down. I wonder if Tony noticed the posture of that squad. Cost us in the 250 though. Torchin. There's this little gap though. Oh, they don't quite make it home. Some nice bursts there from the Glossers in the end. Doesn't have combat half-tracks yet, Tony, so this is pretty squishy. Weasel could have done alright in the head-to-head against it. I think you usually would expect combat half-tracks to be online at this stage, right? But not the case. Nub leading his support centre now, mechanised. Probably still needs another bazooka team as well. A little bit of manpower flow. Oh, he's saving for SSFs, of course. Okay, a bit of smoke nullifying the machine gun. After that friendly fire change though, you do have to respect the threat of the mortar landing on your own unit. Seemed like they were winding up for a grenade, but the Weasel gets out of there in time. Oh, that's a great hit from the heavy mortar out the back. MG low. 221 up here now. Not a particularly early 221. Being zoned by the AT rifles now. Solid hit, but Tommies have retreated. Mule. Getting some good hits with that heavy mortar early. Kind of playing leapfrog with these machine guns right now as they advance down the side of the map. But he does have the flak feeling in the build right now. Actually arriving pretty late. I thought they had better fuel control than this, but on the tail end this has definitely slowed down a lot. The Axis, and there's the Polston. The flak advancing here. Oh, button from one of these machine guns. You don't see that too often. Weasel survives. Took a surprising amount of damage. Yeah, it's because he still doesn't have combat half-tracks, right? Oh, what happened over here? Coastal Reserve's dead. Machine gun decrewed back here, though. SSFs. Do they switch weapons? I think I see one bazooka. Yeah, they got a split on their weapons. It'll be annoying when that happens. More SSFs for Nub. But remember, he did go for the mechanized support center, so not going to be able to get the reinforced discounts on them. And, you know, generally flak feeling pretty good against bazooka units. It's got some good range. Got the suppression, in which will be much more effective this patch now that it made suppression more effective against units like weapons like the bazooka. Probably going to see Nub go for like an AT half track. Ooh. Close call. Kind of surprising we haven't seen maybe like designate defensive line chucked down on this Muni point. It's usually what you'd see about now. He's got loads of munitions tactically relevant.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
So, wow, 3 shots in a row landing. Some good RNG for tactically irrelevant. Doesn't happen to me too often. Super's coming in from the side with the ambush bonus, but the flak's out of there early enough. That's right now, though. Pretty strong. Oh.
A capture point is being taken from us.
There goes the weasel. Oh boy. That was the old bazookas. Might have got an extra volley off there, but with the new reload nerf, not going to happen. This reserve's got wiped back here though, by the way. And technically Wehrmacht getting pretty much run off the map here. Got the Poston down though, at least. Really needs to put this munis to use. I'm shocked that he didn't pop DDL on this. There's the Cannoni now for Tony. Saw in that game I cast last week how good the Cannoni can be. This map's a bit wider though, but I think, you know, there's usually quite a lot of fighting in the middle. Shouldn't have to turn around too often. I think the Cannoni auto attack just triggered the camouflage demo charge there. I was kind of lucky for the axis. Don't have to worry about sweeping that. And speaking of sweeping, it doesn't have sweepers tactically relevant. So it could have been a problem.
We can lay traps on our territory to deny the enemy their advance.
Repair station back there.
Armory upgrade underway.
Did the second shot miss? Oh, that is sad for Mule. I think that would have been a dead flak feeling if it had hit. Because meanwhile getting decrewed that flak. Clearing them off. Tries to jump back on the gun but getting suppressed by the MG. Airburst out the back doing right. Oh! I heard some Obiche action. Targeting the heavy mortar it feels like. Maybe he's targeting the AT gun. Oh! Is that just the auto attack of the Cannoni? It's got such a nasty auto attack. Okay, does indeed go for the 75mm M3. Oh, the bazookas don't quite shoot. Again, I think that aim time increase costing Nub there. Here he comes. Oh! Okay, Tonimontana put the trap down on that point. Oh, he survived that? Oh my goodness, Tony. But Cannoni in some trouble here. Everything's missing it? Oh my goodness, every shot missed. Maybe he's going to try come in for a camouflage demo on it. Still planting. Looks like that grenade didn't like cause the demo to explode while it was still getting planted. That's interesting. I've seen that old short from me where I was like halfway through planting it demo before they got fixed and caused it to explode. The mortar shell. Oh, see ya later. Infantry section. There's the Obiche. Does have a 5 model damage cap, the Obiche, so one tap a rifle squad with 6 models, but infantry section with 5, yep, they can get 1 tapped. This is on prioritize vehicles, the squad inside. Maybe the AT rifles could assist. Oh, doesn't need it anyway. Gets the kill. Got a bunker back here. Generally pretty good idea to chuck a repair bunker close to the Obiche. Usually I like to do it probably in a similar spot to this, like in front. So if anybody starts to attack, their first round of shots always goes onto the bunker. Buys you a better chance to survive. And there we go, the flak feeling goes down. Tony, he was pushing his luck. Constantly using it on low health. Finally catches up with him. Of course, Nub does have mechanized support center, so he doesn't want to kill the Rex. He might be able to salvage them later on. Beachhead's getting to work again. Do have the officer as well. Must have been a moonshot. Yeah, moonshot. 2 shots landing back to back. Oh, it's Vet 1 now as well, so it's got the extra shell from the bunker.
A capture point is being taken from us.
Okay, went for a mid bunker back here. Got one in the base as well. I think it's good to have one in the base when you're coastals, because then, like, every time you retreat after being low, you get a model off the bunker. So it's fine to have 2 bunkers, I think, when you're playing coastals. Okay, bit of a push here from Mule, gets down the middle of the map. Bit of friendly fire, I think, from his own heavy mortar. Trying to clear off this. Base howitzer does. Oh, Sapper's down. Jumps back on the gun. Try to repair it. Ah, it's dead. Couldn't repair it enough. Crusader coming around the corner, just in case it was needed. To get sniped off. Definitely tactically relevant. Needs to be planting more mines down this avenue. Building a howitzer, you got to be building a big raft of mines in front of it as well. Boys. If you got the munitions for it, especially. Pretty easy to do when you got coastals as well, since they plant mines pretty quickly. But even if you want to use your coastals, then just do it with your pioneers.
Victory point lost.
So Tony is leaving a mid truck in his base. I suppose he did get this one free, probably with the Canone. He's going to try to use it for some forward action, because he doesn't really need it here with the mid bunker. He's ticking up now. Got grants getting unlocked for Mule meanwhile.
Victory point lost.
3 SSFs for Nub, huh?
We have surplus munitions to support
This is
the
the
war.
mechanized support center, so the bleed will catch up with him. So Tony decided to rebuild
We're losing grasp of the munitions
the
point.
flak feeling. .5 making
The enemy holds
an attack.
all victory points. Launch a counterattack
Panzer's
at
coming in
once.
from the side though.
Commandant, we have surplus
Oh, hits him with the
points
tear
at
gas. That could be the end. Yep. Nicely done by Tony. Gotta make sure you got those Panzerjägers nearby if you want to be this aggressive.
surplus munitions
Kind of interesting to see as well. He's driving it forwards. He's not reversing into the action. Maybe that's something you could work on. Trucks coming from the side with the bazookas, but they get suppressed. Okay, Pop's busting down on this. It's a bit of a bluff though, isn't it? Nothing nearby to capitalize on that.
Heavy orbital barrages are
Okay, looks like tactically relevant, just sticking with Luftwaffe units. Pretty, like, light verbal.
Mechanized combat groups are ready for selection.
It's not going to stand up too well against the grunt. We have another martyr coming out, though. Tactically relevant doesn't have access to the AT bunkers because he went for DDL. There's the whiz-bang. Looks like pretty well-timed retreat from Tony. Everything's surviving. He's got a nice bit of float as well, so he's ready to build a tank. Speaking of demo charges, we've got one coming down from the Gustatori. I don't think their ones are camouflaged though. I wonder if it will get hidden around that corner of the tree.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Panzer Grenadiers are fully replenished.
Empty! Wait for him to reload. Enemy forces have captured the victory point.
Just getting around the side of the machine gun. The machine gun of the whiz-bang contributing here. Oh, what happened back here?
Panzer 3 on station.
221 dies to artillery.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
See the whiz-bang posturing. I'm pretty sure he wants to do a barrage with it. Oh, here it is.
Our enemy has the upper hand. We have 300
Have vision of the area. Oh, there it is again. Ah, not quite enough, but gets the kill anyway. LMG's able to polish off the final model. What was Nub up to there? He wasn't really microing too much.
Support the war effort.
And here comes the Panzer III. Whiz-bang's like, uh-oh. Thought I could bully you, but no. Loiter coming in. Oh my goodness! He hit Vet 1 off the Panzer III shooting at him, and then he's able to turn the tide. Wow. Got Vet 3 off taking damage instead of doing damage. That's so lucky. I still think Jason should come with like a
The enemy is resilient.
7 seconds
Currently have the advantage.
timer before you can actually shoot. You should just pop it and be instant. Just let the enemy's tank get like one extra shot on you or something before you return fire. Beachey's back up, buffed up by the officer. I think the problem is the officer is not in the same sector, right? And I think that is a problem. I want the officer to be in the same sector, I think. So the officer's in the base and El Beachey's in the strategic point. The 3 Gusters, though, they are doing a pretty good job. Outnumbered by all these SCFs, but they're handling them nicely. Has Tony got any upgrades? Emergency repair kits. Bolster Panzergreens, yep. Oh, Grant's coming in from the side. Mule went all the way around the side here. And that works out really well for him. He's got 88 getting towed in here, but maybe he can limit some of the damage. He didn't reverse in though. Again, Tony needs to sharpen up his reverse control on these vehicles. 88 probably could have got 2 shots off by now. Try to come in with the Marder, but nope. Bit of sight main gun action though. Get some solid hits off. Pretty much neck and neck on the VPs at this stage. Overall, not behind on army size compared to everybody else. Looks like the heavy mortar might have been decrewed at some stage. Just curious how many kills it has. 0, definitely. Does he have team weapon training? Yeah, I think it's been decrewed and team weapon training's got fast vet 1 again. Okay, rebuild on the whiz bang. Close call. Oh boy, tow vehicle in some trouble. Has to abandon the 88. Oh, don't, no. I think he's lucky. Probably for the best that happened. Otherwise he could have lost a bunch of models. Brings in the secondary tow vehicle. Flak feeling they're trying to take down the loader and the Werbel as well. Werbel now though getting blasted by the AT gun. That's getting targeted by the Obiche. Look at the rate of fire on it with that officer buff. Faster than Bishop. With the training center upgrade. Big volley. Flak feeling. Oh, does survive the follow-up though without the ambush bonus. Not quite as much damage. That was cool. Looks like tactical development is starting to mine up though. That's good to see. Investing into a second Werbel here. 3 grants. This could be tough. Probably gonna need the support of Tony. Kind of like Tony needs maybe the Werbels on this side. Could do with 88 against the grants.
The victory point is being taken from us.
Here burst out the back.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Patient stuff from Mule though. Doesn't have vehicle training yet. Here come the grants. The Martyr's on site main gun mode.
Blood feeling has sustained
Oh.
heavy fire. Cool kill.
Here's Fit 1 now. It's the ability. I've heard you can do that through buildings and smoke, by the way, that Fit 1. Stream you got.
5mm batteries.
Obiche right their way out the back here. A little bit of damage. Could have done it like a tiny bit deeper would have mattered. This was getting annihilated by the grants. But technically Rowan doing a pretty good job holding off 3 grants with just 2 martyrs. I think if Mule knew what was there, he could just go donkey mode in front of the assault. Does have mortar flare as well. He does have that as a vision option. Don't know if I've noticed any heavy mortar flares so far from Mule.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
But yeah, he could easily overwhelm two of these, even with some AT grenades.
Victory point under enemy
Going to
control.
slow down 3 grants. Here they come again. Prioritize vehicles, but the pea shooter shooting at the infantry. Oh, here we go. Heavy mortar being blasted by the Obiche. Whiz bang action over here. Didn't look like it hit too much. Just having to fight against 3 SSFs basically on their own. Heavy mortar still kicking though. 4 grants now for Mule. They'll pretty much pop cap him. He's got a bit of Muni spear as well. He's got some ready for the airburst maybe.
We're losing grasp of a fuel point.
Still pretty close on VPs. There hasn't been much drain. It's been a slow drain game. Obviously you guys have seen the match length. It's a long one. Must be a reasonably new squad of Gurkhas because they only just have Vet 1 now. Oh, big Obiche. T-gun's still in the danger zone. It's getting out now. 3 martyrs. Very quick follow through and kill on the machine gun.
Tech crew is reporting in.
Seems like we've got some action about to pop off here. Full view of the screen. I think Sherman doing a pretty good job locking down the edge. A bit of airburst targeting the 88. And now the whiz-bang as well, targeting the tow vehicle. He gets out of there just in the nick of time though.
Territory sector lost.
Okay, a T-gun trying to clear off the bunker. Irrelevant, bringing in the tank blob. And there goes one martyr, just runs into the AT gun and dies. Here comes the Grants. One Werble just about dead. And does go down, but so does the AT gun. Again, Mule could just rush and win here very, very easily. He's taking his time, doesn't want to throw. Solid walking Stuka, but here come the SSFs out the back. And there goes the walking Stuka. I think they had the ambush bonus. Wait, I think they got super bazookas as well, right? Yep.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Okay, heavy mortar's gone for good this time. .88. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I can shoot through trees and stuff when it's using that Vet 1 mode. It looks like these trees are far more permeable than they appear to be. I would definitely expect this to be a hard blocker. And there we go. Mule loses a Grant because of that. Gurkhas on the capture. Again, neck and neck still on the VPs. Less than 20 points the difference. As soon as the smoke wears off though, those Gurkhas dying fast. And Nump's got his loiter up. Got this bunker here though, being a bit of a problem. He's been trying to target the 88, but he's towed out of there quickly. Decisive's going down. There's the Obiche out the back. Here comes the Grant assault though of Mule. 88 being set down again. Knocks out one martyr, two martyrs. 2 martyrs for a Grant's fine. Oh my god, double taps. They were clumped on top of each other. Both of them got hit by the 88's Vet 1. That is unbelievable. And there we go, another Grant goes down. 88 finds another shot. Ouch, that is a big problem for Mule. He's close to population limit. There's about a third of that. Got pumped. It's tough, man. It's tough because
This is ours. Strike now.
the whiz-bangs come in, you know, they force the 88 to tow away, but then it's just so easy to set it back down again by the time Mule has started his attack. 88's a threat.
The enemy sits at 200 points.
Attacking the repair area. So Axis in the lead after that. Technically Realm also got hit hard, but I feel like he'll be able to bounce back a bit better. Look at this from Tonimontana coming all the way up with this 88. Right into the danger zone. Jettisons.
Crew killed in action.
Grunt goes down all the way back here thanks to this play from Tonimontana.
No communication from our Panzer 3.
We've got the Marder up here as well. Look at the rate of fire on it with the sight main gun going. Hit 2. Sherman's coming in from the side, but the 88 gets deployed. Tow vehicle gets away. Sherman's missed the kill shot.
Has been destroyed.
Allies really getting going here. With this 88
Enemy have claimed our sector.
holding strong. It's blasted with the Sherman. I think he was going to die anyway there. I think he had vision. It was going to be something going down. Going on hold fire wouldn't have helped. This though, trying to escape. Decent idea with the smoke here.
Mechanized combat group awaits deployment.
Across the Tory. Not chasing in. Looks like we had an SSF go down. Dropped its weapon. Well, that was a crazy play from Tonimontana, but it worked. Does Nub have salvage? Yeah, he does have salvage, so quite a lot of Grant Rex ready for salvage. He should be able to bump up to a very large army very quickly. Looks like the 88 did get decrewed, doesn't have Vet 3 anymore, but with that new change, you can see the reinforcement can happen while the 88 is hitched up. So it's just one more thing making these towed heavy weapons really hard to get rid of.
Anti-tank infantry
There we
have
go.
been killed at the front line.
AT gun and 88 combining up. Now the Allies are quite far behind. Didn't quite knock out the bunker. Rate of fire on their beach is so high with the officer's buff. Just chucking down the bunker here or there, just making things awkward. Slowing down the advance of the Allies. Attack ground wars. I think Tonimontana though is setting a trap. You can see that. I think they might have even been out of range. That's what the 88's Vet 1 can do. Just like once it's active, it's gonna go off. And Nub's so busy microing the tank, forgets about the machine gun, it goes down. Only 5 points left. For the Allies, they've got to get something going. Got a 17 pounder out from Mule, using that to clear off the bunker. It's going to have to be quick on the tow. Looks like he's setting the tow vehicle back though, and he's used the refund to get himself another one. But look at the rate of fire in the Obiche. Targeting this 17 pounder now. Crazy.
Enemy forces on 75 points.
Sherman has been coming out the back here. 88 missing a shot. Brings in the loiter. Rear armor hit with the 88. That's crazy damage. Whizbang comes in, knocks out the tow vehicle, but Whizbang's going to go down in the blink of an eye. The 88, 2 martyrs. But the tow vehicle gone. And the other Whizbang's going to go to work. 88 gets decrewed finally. Peregrine dies as well. Whizbang just hangs in there, and look at this. Mule's going to come in for the steal. Hitches up. Looks like he's going to try to use it. You could just hitch it. You can just right click on it. Tow it out of here. He's dropped his 17 pounder off back here, and that's now getting hit with some Obiche fire. So he probably does need a heavy AT gun. Speaking of, Tonimontana jumps on it briefly, bit of smoke. Friendly fire multiplier is not too bad, but does end up decrewing. It's so chaotic right now. Got the war cry active from Mule. He jumps back on the 88 and he snipes off the martyr right the way out the back. Here comes a fresh Panzer III, though Sherman extremely low. He's dead. Oh, he retreated there. There was opportunity for some salvage action. Okay, bunker's getting cleared off. Tonimontana down to just a Panzer III. 88 gets recruit again, trying to turn. Vet 1 on the Panzer III active. Okay, the Obiche gets the decrew, but does huge damage to his own Panzer III. Panzer III hangs on by a thread, though. The martyr comes in, polishes off the Sherman. 88 still there. Looks like the coastals are going to jump on it. Interesting. They jump on it and it's got 4 models? Is that a unique thing to the coastals? Okay, Obiche targeting the base here. Oh, Mule, a bit slow to react. 2 Obiches actually, there's a second one. The Gurkhas are gone. 2 squads dead to the Obiches out the back. Those are the ones that are really hard to come back from. Wipes out the back in your base, not like accomplishing anything, you know? That's really painful, but bazookas clearing off the Wehrmacht. There's 17 pounder support. There's the Whizbang, and this time the 88 finally goes down. Probably got decrewed like 7 times. Constantly changing hands, but it's gonna... There's still the 17 pounder out the back here though, so maybe Tony can get control of that. He's gone for Panzer IIIs at the moment. Fresh squad of Guastatori. Oof, cruiser with Guastatori mods though, that's expensive. But yeah, there's some weapons up for grabs. Can bounce back a bit. Nub is up here doing some salvaging now though, and there's a lot of wrecks. It's getting crazy value out of that salvage refund. Salvaged like 3 grunts over here not too long ago, and now he's got a bunch of Shermans. Couple of Obiches though, be a real problem for the Allies. That extra rate of fire buff that they get from officer. Second 17 pounder back there. Tony wasn't expecting 2 of them. E3 down. Oh, the coastal grenade though prevents the main gun from firing. Oh, but there's a Sherman back here. Oh, coastal again though. Oh, Sherman missed. I has to keep going. Okay, good idea from Tony. Tries to smoke it off, but eventually the Sherman does land and get the kill. What a crazy game. Oh, tries to hitch up here, but Goes down to the Obiche plus Marder. Marder though getting sniped off from downtown thanks to the 17 pounder. Grant rushing in here. Is he gonna try to go for the Obiche kill? It kind of looks like it.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Nothing to stop it right now. No Marders left. Tonimontana, he's got nothing as well. Up here cleaning off some of the AT guns. Unfortunate for Tony, didn't recrew that. Okay. Snare though, again as I said, prevents the main gun. Trying to repair through the damage. Another snare, engine crit. Get one active. Decrews, but needs to kill off the decrew weapon, and it's just mass anti-tank grenades continuously stopping the grunt from firing. Comes a second grunt now. Grunt's about to have its Vet 1 debuff. Okay, there it goes. So one Obiche down. The anti-tank grenades from the coastals though, making this very, very difficult. And here comes the 88s. Second grunt for Mule in some major trouble. Got a bit of Obiche fire from the off-map of Tonimontana back here during all this chaos. Tow vehicle down. Oh, 88 goes down before the grunt does, but here comes a Mard around the corner. Grunt dead. 88 completely destroyed. So risky. Usually between the Obiche you can kind of retreat between shells, but when it's got that rate of fire buff from the officers, just have no breathing room to dodge. Especially once the veterancy levels are high. Another 88 for Tony. More salvaging for Nub. Still got the 17 pounder back there. I think if Tony knew about that, he'd maybe do something. He doesn't have any. Spare mid trucks though. Look at all these wrecks on Tony's side of the map as well. Obviously, you know, it's easy to say this now, but he could have got crazy value out of salvage. But pretty hard at this stage when your army's this small to justify side-taking to mechanized and building recovery vehicle. Getting some mines down. Nub trying to lock down the VPs. They got 33 points left on the Allies. 2125 versus 3662. Oh, but that's a good start. See you later, machine gun.
Enemy has taken a victory point.
Allies really trying hard to lock these VPs. Locking them up. Still got two whiz bangs. Second one targets the tow vehicle, but Tony's quick to get out of there. Takes back into the repair station.
Confirmed. We have 100 points remaining.
Get 3 SSFs. Constituting a big disadvantage there.
Assault grenadiers. Artillery batteries are on standby. They request orders.
Let's just get out of there. So does the tow vehicle though. Oh, fresh 17 pounder. Tiny bit too slow disengaging. That can be the downside if you've got sight main gun active. Add that extra bit of delay. Makes us though really aggressively going for the capture here. 88 sets up again. There goes one Grant. Triple whiz bangs coming into point blank here. Don't know what was the idea there from Nub. There goes a Sherman in the middle as well. A little bit of a throw maybe from the Allies here. Not entirely sure what they're up to.
The victory point is being taken from us.
The whiz bangs. Some of them got to be ready to shoot. Okay, there we go.
5 points.
Knocks out the tow vehicle. Where are they going though? Is he trying to use the machine guns on them? I really don't understand. Gets fit one on this one. Jettison. There goes the Martyr Grant. Just hangs in there.
Forces have captured the victory point.
Just lets every rocket fly from the whizbang, trying to kill this, but no, Tony jumps on it in the nick of time. Blasts the Sherman. Needs one more shot. Gets it.
Anti-tank crew have been killed.
Recruit again. Airburst going hard.
Anti-tank crew lost.
Recruit again. Switch over to bazookas on the SSFs. Oh! There go Beachay hit. There go the bazookas, but a miss, I think. Bazookas dodging off to the side. Oh, and they kill it just before the coastals jump on the gun. It looks like the SSFs are going to survive. Oh, 17 pounder out the back from the side as well from Navi. Recruited briefly. It's going to be on Tony's radar again though after seeing that.
305mm batteries have fire coordinates. Danger, close.
Dropping the beach shape back here. The SSFs run past it, but they might have to retreat into it. Okay, the mines. This machine gun's doing a good job. Yeah, oh, doesn't retreat, gets wiped by the Gloucesters, and they're up to Vet 2 now. See a bit of casualty clearing popping off. Oh my goodness. I think that was a moonshot from the Obiche. The cap just gets out of there with those SSFs. It's a high vet squad, pretty healthy one. We got the DDL up finally as well. Smoke? Who got that smoke? Oh, it must be Nub smoke. Problem is, machine gun just stays in the capture circle. Sappers, not Vet 1, don't have the grenade. Just hanging in there. Martyr tired again. Grunt. Getting blasted by the whiz-bang rockets. Big brawl for the middle. There's a fresh 88. Don't think Mule noticed. 2 shots missing though. He got lucky. Should come in from the side. Oh! That one gets sniped off. Smoking this out. Gonna force Tony into attack round mode. Stays in sight, main gun. Does give you a rate of fire buff. Oh, the stolen 17 pounder from the side. Gets the kill. There's the Martyr now, though. Relevant trying to just send a flag into capture. Smoke wearing off. But he's up here with 2 big boy AT guns. And there goes the Grant. He was dangerous with 1, now he's got 2. Right, coming across though, yeah, this is wide open. No Martyrs anymore. It's a good idea. Get out of there. Ghost is chasing. 17 pounder be towed even further up. Mule advancing, but marching into his death with that Grant. Oh, Attack grenade.
Victory point is being neutralized by the
Oh,
enemy.
he's still alive somehow. 17 pounder.
A mechanized combat group
Oh,
awaits
doesn't
deployment.
even need to. 88 finishes the job. You're definitely losing a lot of grunts in the middle to those double AT guns. In fact, he's lucky that the 17 pounder is facing this direction right now. He's about to march into his death here again, I think. Shivan over here fighting hard. Stays away from the 17 pounder, but the assault gren's just being a nuisance. Hard to get rid of.
Proximity alarm.
88 missed. He's so lucky, Mule.
Assault Canadians have fallen.
Assault gren's die. Allies are desperate. Coastals get in there though. Jam the capture. 2 points left. Oh, I wanted to hit pause there. Could not do it. What a game. Oh my goodness. Tony just so strong with his 88 positioning, taking some big risks, but you can see you can get away with it, right? If you're quick to hitch up and drive away, you can drive into some really aggressive spots. And because they're so hard to kill, maybe the truck has an instant recrew ability. It can reinforce while it's hitched onto the vehicle, so you don't even have to like deploy it to reinforce it or anything. They're a real menace, those big boy AT guns. Even if you got a good counter like the Allies did in the form of the whiz-bang, the enemies are fast. The whiz-bang's not going to matter too much. I do think Mule maybe could have come out to the left though. He was over there like right at the tail end with the ground at some stage. And there was, not much to stop him. But he came back into the middle, back into the double AT guns, and the grunts didn't last long. Crazy game though. Let's have a look. I wanted to see how many kills the heavy mortar got. 32. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Thought maybe it got a little bit more, but still pretty good. Let's have a look at Tonimontana, 88. Vehicle kills 4. 11,000 damage. Yeah, well, yeah. Hell of a game. Everybody fought really hard. Some big moves, some smoke, some attack rounds, some clutch plays. Could have gone either way, right till the very end, but the Axis just had a little bit extra. Those AT guns from Tonimontana saving the day, and Tactically Valiant coming across with some minor rotations to save the day for Tony at some stages as well when he's getting overwhelmed. Definitely good map awareness there. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like a game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.